love that fret buzz, man.
I played guitar first.
Well, that explains it.
Oh yeah, you
any former guitar player plays bass wicked with chords and everything, man. I never played guitar, so.
You can see where he plays, the guitar player.
Still play it.
Beautiful, man.
Damn fingers this long.
All right, Jorge Feliciano.
Yep. He's using my key too. I go to G.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, Mr. Dayton. No, that was Detroit. That was Detroit. Right, that was Detroit. That was Detroit.
Funking it up.
You in Detroit?
Well, we call it D-Dayton.
These double D.
Dayton and Detroit. Ladies and gentlemen, another Detroit bass player in the house, Mr. Carl Holmes, also known as Homie Holmes. Homeboy Holmes, being accompanied on his intro by Mr. Larry Lee, none other than
Funkmaster.
Now just holding the box. Hold down the
GD.
And also in the house, accompanying us or assisting with this interview, besides Larry Lee, is Mr. David Allen Nichols.
All right.
See how fast I said it? We also got Mr. Daryl Lee in the house helping us out.
Rock on, baby!
Another Detroit bass player. We got another
bass man, Paul. Did I mention I was occasions? Oh, okay.
Another Detroit bass player, and then we also got Mr. T. Wash on bass, and we all in the bass house of Mr. Reggie Canty, also known as a new administrator for Detroit Bass Players page, and that's why we're doing this interview on the behalf of the Detroit Bass Player page. Another Detroit Bass Players administrator, Mr. Larry Lee, right there. He wants to help out, and then again, Mr. Reggie Canty, and we are in his basement. Okay? Can't no other instrument go in A guitar mint.
Bass.
Ain't no keyboard mint.
No drum.
Ain't no flute mint or drum mint, but there is a such thing as a bass mint.
Or
And that's what we get.
basically speaking, this is a bass thing.
All right, Detroit bass player, Mr. Carl Holmes. How you doing, brother? That was some real nice playing you did there.
Doing good.
What the heck is that you playing, man? That sounded so sweet.
It's a 6-string custom Olympic Essence.
A custom Olympic?
Yep, custom Olympic.
Wow. Yeah, and I played it for a second. Them strings are so close to the fretboard, you can't even play it, man. I think you just touch it and the notes come out by themselves, right?
That's all it is, just a touch.
Yeah. Well, how long you been playing bass, man?
Ooh, about 45 years.
45 years. Why? Why did you pick up the bass? What did it call you, or did you call it? What happened?
He called me, man. At first, I played guitar. I played guitar for 12 years, and we was doing this talent show. It was guitar, organ, and drums, and I heard this bass player named David Mundy, who is no longer with us, and he had a Fender Precision. He had a Fender Bassman amp. I said, dang, that bass sounds good. So I detuned my little Kent guitar head down to the lows. There it was. I've been playing ever since, man.
I think quite a few. I thought I was originally the first person that did that with a guitar. And then come to find out, everybody took their guitar, took the 2 strings off, and made it.
Oh yeah,
and made it a bass.
I took the last 2 off and played that for a while, man. Then my first bass was a Crown bass. Wish I had it. Neck shaped like that.
Scroll. Oh, man.
Yeah, but I was very lucky, though. Right after that, I met Jane Jameson Sr.
Oh, man.
And that was
you all lucky?
69. Anyway, let me back up. In 68, right after the riot, I was outside playing with the kids, and this guy come down the street and said, hey, young man. He didn't say young man, he said boy. He said, hey, young boy, he said, I got a guitar here. You think you can go get your mama or daddy or whoever to get some money and get it? I said, how much you want for it? He said, $50. In 68, that was a lot of money. So I went in the house, told my uncle, this man out here selling a bass guitar for $50, and I'd really like to have it. He said, it's probably stolen from the riot. I said, yeah, it is. So he came out there and got it. He said, well, what you want for it? He said, I want $50. He said, I got 40. He gave me $40. But the deal was I couldn't touch the bass until I did all my house chores. And it took 2 years to do that. Anyway, 2 years went by. And he gave me the bass. It was a 1962 jazz bass. I wish I had it.
Yeah.
And then I met Jane Jameson at I think we was practicing on Kentucky because his wife stayed on Kentucky at the time, and his kids, and they knew the guitar player I was working with named Richard Lawson. And Jane Jameson came to the rehearsal, and I didn't know who he was. I heard him. I like Motown, but I didn't know who he was, man. And he come in and he said, yeah, man, you play pretty good. You got pretty good ear. Can you read? I said, no, but I'm reading tuba music. He said, well, you can read bass music. He said, are you any good at the tuba? I said, yeah, I think I am pretty good. So, long story short, went on. I took about a lesson from him for about a year. Then I found out about his alcohol problem, you know. But, you know, I got through all that. Then one day, I was playing at Henry's Cocktail Lounge, and here he comes. Henry's own finger. He comes in, and they announce him, you know, give him the respect. He comes in, and he looks and says, oh, yeah, I know this young man. He's pretty good. I said, what kind of bass you got? I said, I got this Fender Jazz, this old Fender Jazz. So he played it, sat in, did a terrible job. We didn't have no music in front of him. So he gets done playing, and he tells me, say, you need to go down to Grinnell's and get you a real bass, get you a Fender Precision. So me like a dummy, didn't know. Tells my uncle we go down there. I traded in for a Fender Precision Maple. Renell saw me coming, like I told you. They saw me.
Saw that stamped on your forehead. Huh?
The guy said, "Oh, well, I guess we can take this trade." And I'm like, okay. So that was the end of the story on that. But I played around Detroit for numerous years. Played with a lot of people, like everybody else.
Yeah, but name some of these people that you played with. I mean, you've been playing over 40 years. Somebody had to come through.
Well, first group professionally I played with was James Bond and the Agents. You remember them lads?
No, I like names. I'm listening to
James
Bond and Agents.
And the Agents.
Yeah.
Can I back up?
Yeah.
Did you say Richard Lawson on guitar?
Yeah.
Is that the drummer, Richard?
Not Ricky Lawson.
Ricky Lawson. Okay, that's
He was a good friend of ours too.
Okay, right. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, my bad.
That's all right.
So, okay, keep going. Who else you play with?
Well, as the years come up, I got a chance to play with Four Tops, David Ruffin, Eddie Kendricks, Martha Reeves. I had my Motown experience.
Right, you sound like James Jameson to me. You actually studied under James Jameson.
Yeah.
So you play with all those cats. Keep going, man.
Those cats and keep going on, man. It's so many.
Yeah.
Then went on up, coming on to the 70s.
Dang, that was in the 60s?
Like I started at 14. I started playing in bars. And I was living with my grandmother. And she would tell everybody, yeah, you can go play with you as long as when he get off, y'all don't get none of those funny cigarettes. Get him a Coke and sit him in the corner.
Right. Now, okay, now I heard, I don't know if I'm skipping time or nothing, but I heard you play with one of my boys. Actually, I work with his executive producer from the record label.
David Ruffin?
Heads Up Records, Marion Meadows.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I used to work with his producer. I'm edit this out, but I'm trying to,
Okay.
So you play with?
Yeah, I played with Marion. Of course, Detroit, David Miles and Milestones, Reorganized. Did a couple things with Aretha Franklin, sitting in for Al Turner.
Another Detroit bass player, Al Turner.
Yeah, another Detroit bass player.
Crazy Stranger. What's his name?
Oh, Ronnie Laws. Yeah, Ronnie Laws.
So you can play with so many cats you can't even remember them all. That's a shame, man. I'm so jealous.
Don't be jealous. This is what I used to tell them all the time. Ronnie used to laugh, especially Ronnie. I said, y'all need to be taking my picture and my autograph because you might not ever see me again. I used to tell them and make them laugh, because I really wasn't a person that take a lot of pictures. I would have a whole lot of albums of pictures if I, take them with all the people I played with, but. Just out here trying to make a buck, man. That's all I was doing.
Yeah, you still playing, making bucks?
Still playing, making some bucks. Playing a lot in church every Sunday, Fellowship Chapel, Wendell Anthony pastor every Sunday. Yeah. And still doing some stuff with Dave Miles. Still do some stuff with Ronnie Laws whenever he calls back. Still do some dates with Marion Meadows.
That's cool, man. Did we talk about who some of your favorite bass players coming around?
Oh, no, we didn't, man.
Who's some of the bass players that influenced you, if I didn't ask you that question already?
Number one was James Jameson. Motown. Stanley Clarke, number 2. Then after Stanley Clarke, you got to come on up to Larry Glenn. You got to come up to Marcus Miller. Then I met Victor Wooten. Had a good relationship for a few years before he got big. Real good relationship. Victor Bailey, Ken Stone used to play with the Rippertons. All them cats, man. I learned a lot from them in a short time just from talking to them, and they telling me little tips about playing bass.
What's some of them tips, man? Come and share it with us.
A lot of the tips were, first, play the bass. Don't play it like it's a guitar. Like Terry said, play up here. Play the bass. Play the bass first. Anybody can do all that, but your timing and placement is so important. Then I was playing 4-string. which I still want to get me one, Daryl.
Yeah, sure.
Don't feel bad.
I've been waiting. I want to see that
Don't
one.
feel bad.
Don't feel. You won't make me feel bad about being the only 4-string here.
I want to give me a 4-string.
That's right. I got something you could buy.
Hey, I might take you up on that.
Yeah. While you kidding around, you might have a customer.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm serious, man. I'm going to take you up on that. But, you know, I've been playing this 6-string now for about 20 years. And
do it well.
Mr. Holmes, we're not going to keep you, man. We're going to let you go. Anything you want to say in closing as a Detroit bass player? You want to play us out right quick, man?
Hey, bass players, take care of your health. Give your love to God and your family. You'll be all right.
That's right.
All right, that's a good thing. Pass it on. Mr. Carl Homeboy Holmes on bass. Play something. You got like 30 seconds. Come on. Oh, I like that double thump, man.
Go ahead.